Local, live, late breaking. This is KMAX News at 10 in high definition.
Lubbock police say most car burglaries are resulting in stolen weapons. Good evening, I'm Lauren Motter.
I'm Brian Mudd, and we're talking about hundreds of guns stolen over the last 3 years. And Lubbock police say most of these crimes happened because the owners left their cars unlocked. As KMAX Alyssa Goard tells us tonight, this likely means more guns in the hands of criminals.
A black AR-15, a handgun loaded with hollow point bullets, a Remington youth model rifle. These are just a few of the guns stolen out of cars in Lubbock in 2016. According to numbers we obtained from the Lubbock police, more and more citizens are leaving firearms in their cars, ready for thieves to take.
Having that many additional weapons on the street in the hands of criminals, yes, as a law enforcement officer, is concerning.
In 2016, there were 384 guns stolen in Lubbock auto burglaries, which is a 77% increase from 2015. In the past 3 years, 749 guns were stolen out of vehicles, and out of those, only 115 have been recovered.
They don't have to take it to the pawn shop or to a gun store to try and sell it. That is like money. That's gold on the streets.
Sergeant Wims works on auto burglary cases every day. He says these stolen guns can change hands without being detected.
A lot of these are folks that couldn't go to a gun store and buy one because of previous criminal convictions. A lot of these are people that are underage juveniles.
In the past 3 years, the numbers of guns stolen out of cars are increasing far faster than the numbers of car burglaries, which have stayed pretty similar.
A lot more people are comfortable with taking a handgun course and carrying their weapons, and that's fine. But understand, with that right comes responsibility.
What we believe is there's just more people leaving firearms in vehicles. At least that's what we can gather from this information.
Tiffany Pelt has been going through these numbers. She explained that out of the guns stolen from vehicles in 2016, at least 94 were stolen from cars left unlocked. And Pelt says that number could actually be much higher.
That's something that can be prevented.
Like from this burglary back in December. A suspect walks up to an SUV, tries the handle, it's locked. Then he walks over to a truck left unlocked and walks out with a rifle and a handgun.
Someone might pass up a vehicle that's locked and go on to find an easier target.
Sergeant Wims says fewer and fewer people are locking their cars in Lubbock, so simply locking your vehicle could help reduce these numbers. But locked or unlocked, he says guns should not be left in your car.
Folks that have that right and opportunity to carry a gun need to be responsible and remove that weapon from the vehicle.
Alyssa Goard, KMAC News.
Alyssa, thank you. Of an update now on a death investigation from over the weekend. Police say 32-year-old Gabriel Salazar was found dead outside the Carriage House Inn on Sunday. Salazar's body was found in the back parking lot of a motel. If you know what happened to him or maybe saw something that can help police, call Crime Line. The number is 741-1000.
The grades are in, and Lubbock school leaders aren't thrilled with the report card. The Texas Education Agency's preliminary A through F system for grading schools will be fully unveiled next fall, but they released preliminary results for each school and each district today. The grades are based on 4 different domains, as they call them: student achievement, student progress, college readiness, and closing performance gaps. And according to those criteria, a lot of Lubbock area schools received low grades.
I think the problem is that although an A through F grading profile is good for ease of understanding in terms of the public and parents and so forth, some of it can just be a little deceptive. For example, we got a C in one of the 4 domains, A's in the other 3.
Now, if you want to know how your child's school graded on its state report card, you can check out our link right now on everythinglubbock.com.
Well, it was a record-setting day for weather. We reached 81 degrees out there.
Unreal. I vote for this kind of winter every day,
yes,
every year. But the old snow miser himself, Ron Roberts, is here to foil our plans.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would be the sun miser for sure, but we may have some more of that ice on the way this weekend. The Covenant Medical Center Skycam looks to the west, and remember to check your BP. Had a Facebook message from A lady who says this reminds her to check her BP every time she sees it. So I hope you are doing the very same. Live and local temperatures across the South Plains. Well, now down to 63 degrees in Olton, and that's about 50 miles or so north of Lubbock, and 60 miles southeast of Lubbock. Also 60 degrees at Lake Allen Henry. Here we go, 3 in a row. Lubbock 82nd and Quaker at 60 degrees as well. Forecast temperatures for tonight down to 53 by midnight and just around 42 degrees for tomorrow morning. A quick look at your 3-day forecast: 72, 75 on Wednesday. The wind a little breezy, and breezy again as the front begins to push through on Thursday. It's after Thursday that things may get a little interesting, and your weekend forecast is on the way in a few.
Sharing stories of volunteers and discovering opportunities to serve others in our community. In cooperation with the Volunteer Center of Lubbock,